welcome. Oh, welcome to the fabulous opening night performance of my unlimited New York run. And when it comes to huge openings, a lot of people think of me. Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I have been wanting to do this for a very long time, and there have been barriers for me. I didn't love myself enough to give myself what I wanted. Now, my intention of filming myself, and I'm having visions of what is Elsa, the Let It Go musical. I want this to be a journal entry that's public, and maybe something that I share and create by being myself can relate to somebody else. To show your authentic self. Today, I want to tell a story that is currently happening to me. Salud. In order to process my life. I'm going to use this as my therapy. I'm going to use this to speak what is happening to me. So listen, I got off of my meeting with my boss, and we're going to call my boss, Becky. Becky. Let's bring you in, Becky. What do I have to say about Becky? Becky has had no boundaries, has been very, very, very close to me, where I feel like I have a dual relationship with Becky. I need to do it through story form so you can follow. So, Becky is maybe like 40. Becky has 2 children. Becky has a Cruella de Vil bob style haircut. That's like slightly gray, Sagittarius. And we'll say this is a boss I had for plausible deniability on who it may be. But I know that I get to share my story, because if it's plausibly deniable, then it's fine. To speak your truth. My truth. My current truth. I used to be a weak little bitch, and I stepped up into a bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch now. And I'm really glad I finally arrived, because it has been exhausting trying to, navigate this world stuck in fear of what other people think about you and what other people speak about you. It's none of my business. It's none of my business. None of my business what other people think of me. Anyway, Becky. I think Becky, I think she, her who is a therapist, she is a clinical supervisor. I am a therapist. So some perspective here. People think therapists can't be totally horrible. Becky's a good person, but this is where Becky goes wrong. Becky can't understand that she is my boss. She doesn't want to hold that she is the oppressing force in this relationship. She doesn't want to acknowledge that. And when you don't acknowledge the abuse of power, when you don't acknowledge the power you have, you abuse it. And she has abused this, I think, and I've sat this with my partner. I've sat with this with my partner. Yes. ADHD, sorry. But I don't need to be sorry either, so I'm not sorry. So she is coming to my musicals. She is it's like if this is the best way I can explain it. My relationship with my clinical supervisor, because that is what I was experiencing. It is an extremely intimate, and there is a clear power differential between the people involved in that relationship. And that relationship is then my boss. And I don't think Becky was supposed to be my boss. Becky could have been my clinical supervisor, potentially, not even, and being kind, because she doesn't match me with who I want to be. She is not the same thing as me. I'm an expressive arts therapist, and she is an IFS clinician therapist. So we're not even the same sort of focus. Anyway, of course I relate. There are parts of me that relate to her. And like spirituality was brought in, and that becomes almost like magnifying. Sometimes in relationships, like spirituality, if you bring it in, I don't know, it can just bring an intensity to the relationship. And so, oh my God, I understand. Actually, I have a fear that people are going to say, oh, you privileged little bitch, complaining about your abusive capitalist relationship with the privilege that you have. And I say, absolutely. I'm saying I'm complaining about the flavor of my life and how it has affected me. Valid here, even if there's a lot of privilege in even having a supervisor or getting to be able to go to school. Like I did. There's some privilege in that. But Becky, she, entering into the field, I had to grind and have way too many clients that were, a lot of them in crisis, and now hold them a caseload of, think about it, 30 clients. What are you talking about? That is absolutely not possible. Not in the healing work that I do. The healing work that I do involves relational work. It involves connection. It involves healing. It involves being there for the person-centered experience, because everyone is unique. I see people, and there are patterns in humans, we're species that exists, and the people I work with are, I have a relationship with them, and I heal and grow myself being in relationship with them. So like, I don't know if some of these therapists are practicing in a way that is not emotional, but not my journey. My journey is creative. Ha-ha. And playful. So, Becky. Oh, Becky. What am I going... The only Becky that I think of is Glee Becky. And that's not the Becky that I'm looking for. That's a kind-hearted bad bitch, Becky. And maybe that is what I need to be with this Sue Sylvester. How about that? I have been walking around in life, I'm going to say young me, past me. Walked around with doe eyes, like, if I just smile and wish love upon everyone, love will be brought back to me. And like, no, you naive little child. You believed what you wanted to believe. Maybe believe what you had to believe to survive. And, you know, growing up for me was not peaceful like the life I'm living right now, and plan to continue to live for the rest of my days here. I met with boss Becky today, and you know, I meet with her once a week. I'm still waiting to get my license papers back. I'm about to get the license, the official license, so I can do my own work outside of this system that I've been stuck in and oppressed by. And it's racist, bitch. It is a racist ass system. I've got to get out of it. The roots are racist. Systemic power, privilege, oppression happening. And I want to get out of it because I want to do healing work outside of that fucking structure. And like, I believe that there are enough people who need support and help that I'm here to heal and grow too. Let's do this together. This is me. This is who you will get. I am being myself. So, meeting with Becky. Becky says to me today, I feel like I have to say more in order for you to understand the relationship. Basically, I was a yes, doe-eyed little babe saying like, oh yeah, I don't know anything. Like, yeah, like please give me the answer. Like, do I do IFS? Like, I'll change everything for you. I'll change my gender. I'll change my face. I'll change my the way I talk. Like stupid, like crazy shit like that. All to like lovingly, I think I was fawning to like keep myself safe. But like, I know how to keep myself safe now. So I don't need the approval. She's a bad bitch. She is a bad bitch. Pronouns. She, her, they, them, he, him for this special type of people. And they fair. Come on. Come on now. I am speaking my truth. Anyone who doesn't have the same experience, I love, support, and believe in you. So I am sitting there with this boss, Becky, today. And I've been practicing all my little things to protect myself in this capitalistic society. My partner helps me with that. Where I say, can you clarify that? Can you clarify what you just said to me? Back up. Can you clarify what you just said to me? I want you to repeat what you just said to me, to my face. I would like to hear it. This is protecting myself. This is not aggression, destruction. This is protecting myself. Another one that I just used today in order to protect myself. I should tell the story. Okay. I'm gonna continue to record. I think it starts over every 30 seconds, or 30 minutes. I welcome in Becky. And I'm giving therapy like 9 a.m. to 12, okay? And giving therapy, I am in an open, like, more vulnerable space. I am living my life in a very, like, loving, centered, peaceful, present, curious, wonder, awe, and while being the container and holding the space like a crucible, so freaking hard, in the way you want it to be. You know what? I'm also a slut, and I'm not afraid to own my sluttiness. I've learned a lot from my journey being a sex worker. I had an OnlyFans girl. I lived. I had fun. I don't have shame over it. I learned a lot, actually, a lot of base skills that bleed over into therapists. Sex work is very emotional work. My God. I don't know. Put in the comments below if you agree. Engage, connect with me. I want to connect. This is connection. That's what I'm doing here too. I end up just stream of conscious talking. Let's bring Becky back. Okay, I see you, girl. So, here we go. Becky says to me, hello. And I'm like, okay, to be fair, I was changing a load of laundry when Becky arrived, so Becky did have to wait a little bit, and like maybe Becky didn't like that. But Becky, it's not my fault. I am not prioritizing you. You do not prioritize me because your boss is not your friend. Say it with me. Your boss is not your friend. Your boss is not your friend. Can you be friendly with your boss? Yes. But this system? It's a fucked up system. No. Wake up, girl. Wake up. Gotta be real here. I'm not gonna be fake with you. I'm not wasting your time. So. Tension at the beginning. Becky's giving no energy. And let me tell you, like, Becky's mood, I'm not, like, mood shaming. Becky's mood goes up and down. And when you have a relationship with somebody who's your supervisor, clinical supervisor, I'm gonna like hold space and like do therapy, but like not as safe with you. Okay? I feel like people don't know that like therapists like they're around so many like weird therapy things that like the lines between getting therapy and not getting therapy becomes blurred. And so it's very hard to be in some of these relationships because like I then had a supervisor who was telling me that, and I'm not going to hide my truth. What is wrong with you? Is there something wrong with you? What's wrong with you right now? Excuse me, bitch. I gave her one of those. I gave her one of those. Can you clarify that? I gave it right back. Can you clarify what you just said to me? And then I gave one of these. 1 second. Let me just digest what you just said to me. Because she said something else that was like left field, like coming in with like, I'm gonna fight you and you're the problem. And it's like, God damn, can you not look inside? You know? And I have chosen love with her, and it's naive because it is like this vacuumed expectation of how our society works. So frustrating. And after I say I will digest that for a second, it was progress notes. It was progress notes. And let me just let you know, I had those progress notes completely filled out. All completed. Sitting in that motherfucking file. All the files. I did. I left it there. And all I had to do was click. So, I am a little brat, yes, when I did that. However, she has been squishing me over and over and over and over. Do any of you have a job over there? Do you know what it feels like to be constantly pushed down? You have to like believe that these people who have more power than you are like any more valid in a space. It's like, my God, this is such a problem. And I think critically. And so I'm going to be real. I'm going to be real about my opinion. Is it a professional opinion? Yes, and a certain competence. And I'm naming something that I believe. Anyway, she says to me, you know, usually you're so good. Usually you always are good. Usually you just like, you know, suck mommy's tit. Like, oh yes. That was crazy. Suck mommy's tit was crazy. Not sure about that one. Not sure about that one. But that was the visual I got. That's what it felt like. And like, I've got mommy issue, past problems, present, currently, question mark. And I don't know. I guess I feel like she used those against me as well. She literally was like, and she holds a hypothesis because I know because I got this out of her. She holds loose hypotheses and she treats this like therapy, clinical supervision as therapy. And it's like, therapy, but also like you need to improve and you're bad and I get money when you work harder. Bitch, tell me you really think that wasn't going to go south. And I don't think Becky is a bad person or a bad therapist, actually. I bet Becky is a good therapist. Yeah, I think Becky has room to grow. And I think I have room to grow away from Becky. Becky, you fucking are making this video, so maybe I need to be thanking you. Because I just need to vent out all my feelings about Becky. Let me do that. Let me be real about how I feel about Becky, okay? Becky, I said to you, and then Becky says, would you like to spend the rest of this meeting, by the way, would you like to spend the rest of this meeting Becky told me, would you like to spend the rest of this meeting doing your notes? And I'm like, I'm thinking I didn't do this. I'm thinking now, that's very convenient for you who don't want to be giving this, who doesn't want to be giving this meeting right now. That's very, very convenient for you. By the way, my notes are like not that far back. Those notes are not late, like than usual. I think. I don't really care. Like, I'm leaving insurance. That stuff doesn't prioritize the client and the work. So, or I'm going to do it my own way. I don't have to do it the way that she does it. I will take the risk or liability or the loss of money potentially. I don't care. Anyway, another thing that sucks about being under this, you know what? It'd be really super cool if somebody who wasn't a therapist yet saw this. Oh my God. They saw this and were able to watch out for it. You could watch out, maybe. Or you could learn something from me learning in my life. So, I bad bitched Becky. And she said something, she leveraged her power. This is what they do. Ladies and genitals. This is what they do. You and you're the problem. You know you are the problem. You know this is not a me problem. You are the problem. And honey, I am not the fucking problem. Guess what? I'm not the problem. I'm not the problem. You are not owning the power that you have. Look at the power. Acknowledge the power that you have. Acknowledge the system of oppression. Acknowledge it. That's all I'm asking. But Becky can't do that. Becky can't do that. Because that would involve Becky having to be the villain. And Becky doesn't want to be the villain. Becky has a shadow part. They can't accept that she chose to exploit. You chose to exploit. We exploit each other. Doesn't mean it's okay. But we can't live in delusion. Come on now. No delusion. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up, little Billy. Wake up. My name is Charlie William. My name is Billy. My name is Will. My name is William. My name is Charles for like a day. Charlie X Smooth. And then all the personalities that I constructed in order to navigate this social world, bitch. What the flip? Becky. Fuck you. Oh my god. Fuck you, Becky. You know, scream it out loud. Fuck you, Becky! I always, you know what? You fucked me. You really did. You fucked me over. You fucked me over. I think it could have been much worse. And I'm a little brat. But you still stole my toy, little Becky. And that makes you not someone I want to be around. I don't want to be reminded all the time of being fucked over. You've become an emblematic symbol of fuckery. And I don't enjoy it. This is why you have to play. And you have to have fun in life because it is way too serious. I am guilty. And this is some of my documentation to process it. You know, technically, I still have this relationship in my hair, but I think I'm gonna get a haircut. Well, help me get a haircut. What should my haircut be? Oh my god, help me! I need help with dressing myself, expressing myself sometimes. I'm asking you for help. I'm asking the fairies for help. I'm asking my friends for help. I don't know. I'm loving it. This was very fun for me and healing for me, and I felt the pain in my chest before. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was so painful to be squished by her. She keeps squishing me. It sucks to be squished in this system. Like, those who work know, and those who know, and keep going. I'm going to continue to be authentically me and post this because I'm a weirdo, I'm a misfit, I'm a loser. And come lose with me. Let's lose. Anyway, thank you so much if you watched this and stayed. This is when, as a creator, I'm meant to ask you to subscribe and like. I'm gonna go watch Survivor now. And maybe play some games, spend some time with my partner. I hope you take care of yourself, and maybe I will see you again. I will see you again. Yes. Me. Okay.